Peace and blessings, y'all. In this corner, Boston 24. Good evening. How's everyone doing today? Hope everybody doing pretty good. I'm doing pretty good on this side as always. God is good. God is great, and I definitely can't complain. So, some news today. According to an interview that was given to Bomac McIntyre, Bud Crawford's trainer, it seems like, according to what he said in the interview, that Errol Spence Jr., the former unified welterweight champion, 28-1 with 22 knockouts, has exercised his rematch clause for a second fight with Bud Crawford. Now, this hasn't been totally 100% solidified, but according to Bomac McIntyre, this is what he said in the interview. And this is what I heard him say. So the question is, if this is real, the question is, when will the rematch be? And at what weight will the rematch be? I know that we know, pardon me, that Errol Spence wants the rematch at 154, where he feels like it will be a difference. I don't agree with that. I don't believe that he can beat Bud Crawford at 154, 160, or no weight. Bud Crawford knows how to beat him. He has his number, and he's just going to have to deal with that. And I knew that way before the fight. I never was hyped off of Errol Spence. I always called him a weight bully, and others have said the same thing. And I knew his skills was limited until he got in the ring with a boxer counterpuncher, and it showed. It is what it is. Okay, something I've been saying. I never said it was a 50-50 fight. If you remember, you go back and watch any of my videos, I never said it was a 50-50 fight. So the question would be, at what weight will it be? And when? Now, we're going into September. Will it be in December? Most likely sometime next year, early next year, maybe the spring or something of next year. Give it some time to marinate and if it happens, and put it back out there for the fans. I believe the fans will support it. Don't get me wrong. I don't think it's a good decision on Errol Spence's part based on how he got beat. Honestly, when you get beat like that, I don't think it warrants a rematch. When you get totally dominated, I think a rematch is like, yo, we had close fights, and yeah, we're going to rematch, man. But when you get totally dominated like that, knocked down 3-4 times, nah, that don't warrant a rematch. And it's up to the domineering or the dominating fighter in that fight to give it up if he wants to give you a rematch. But Crawford said, he gave me a shot. I'll give him a shot as well. And basically what he's saying was, I had one belt, he had three. I wanted those 3 belts, and he gave me a shot to get it. So now I'll give him a shot to try to redeem himself, even though I know that's not going to happen. Errol Spence took a lot of head shots in that fight, a lot of body shots, and I just don't think it's a wise decision for him to fight Bud Crawford again. 154 is not going to be any different, because if you really want to look at it, Crawford will have less pounds to rehydrate back up, and so he'll be just as strong, if not stronger, at 154. You see? Because he's walking around about 160 himself. About 160. Errol Spence walk around more than 160, but I think Crawford's walking around about 160 or so. So 154 would be great for him. I know he would have no problem with that. Plus, we know he wants to get Jermell Charlo in the ring, and that would be at 154 most likely. So I think it's a no-win situation as far as that's concerned. But I understand Errol Spence's logic and his mindset. Number one, he made some good money off of the fight. And for a rematch, he'll make another good chunk of money. And, you know, he got a family, he got responsibilities, and I get that. And he's trying to set himself straight. So if this is his last fight and he make this good money, he'll be good. So I understand that. I'm not hating on him. The other thing is, he's showing that, you know, he's what he said he is. You know, he ain't taking no tune-ups. He come to fight, and he want to go right back at it with Bud Crawford. Even though he got dominated, he got totally outclassed. He got outnumbered. Like, he want to go right back at it. So you got to give him his props and respect for that. And I do. So we'll see what happens. You know, we'll see what happens if the rematch clause is, if it's really comes to fruition. The weight, what Bud agrees to, because he has the say-so on that, being that he's the undisputed champion. And where, well, we basically know where it's going to be in Vegas again, but when the fight will happen. So we will listen out and we will see what happens, okay? But let me know what you feel. Subscribers, fans, let me know. What do you think? You think it's a wise decision for Errol Spence to go back into a rematch with Bud Crawford? Or do you think it's a bad decision? At what weight do you think the fight should be? 147 or 154, and will it make a difference? That's what I want to know. I want to hear from you guys, all right? And I'll respond back, okay? You send your comments, I'm going to respond back, okay? So that's what it is right now. That's what we heard, and that's what we'll be talking about. All right, so just give me your input, give me your feedback, and we here in this corner boxing 24. Please subscribe to the page. Please leave your comments. Hit the like button. Let me know how you feel. Invite other people to join the channel. People that you know are into boxing, love boxing, even the casual fans that want to learn about boxing. Subscribe to my page. We're giving the right information, good information. I'm not making anything up on this channel, and I tell the truth. And if I make a mistake, I'll come back and correct myself. Okay? Peace and blessings, y'all, in this corner boxing 24.